Hello, and thank you all for joining me. Tonight, we're going to conduct a little experiment.
Hello, okay, next tutorial. This time I'm dressed up as the psycho killer from the game Until Dawn. Unfortunately I haven't got around to playing this game yet, so I'm not overly familiar with this character, so I just went off the reference photos that I've got from the game itself. So I really hope I did it justice for you guys. But yeah, enough nattering. If you'd like to learn how to recreate this makeup, stay tuned. So to get the ball rolling, I'm going to need to block out both of my eyebrows, and I'm also going to pop on a latex bald cap. My reason for this is this dude's hair seems to start way back here, but it's probably the mask covering most of the hairline, but yeah. But to get that hairline, I'm going to need to pop in a ball cap just so I can start the hair back here. So I'm going to pop two links on the screen right here as I always do. These two videos take you straight to two tutorials where I teach you guys how to block out your hair and block out your eyebrows, just so I don't have to go over it in this video to make things go a little bit quicker. So I'm going to pop on a ball cap, block out my eyebrows, and we should go from there. Okie dokie, so it's probably good to know that I've gone around my ears so my ears are showing, because even though the character seems to be wearing a mask, the ears are showing. Not a big focal point, but hey ho, that's what I've done. I've also gone around the edge of my ball cap with a few layers of liquid latex just to get rid of the seam. Then I'm going to take my trusty Kryolan face liner pencil, and with that I'm going to trace on the shape that I want for the mouth area, because the whole middle portion of the face is cracked open. So then, when I've got the rough shape traced out, I can do exactly the same for the cracks that are going to be on the eye area. So remember, it doesn't have to be exactly neat for now, because we're going to colour it in and neaten things up afterwards, so this is just a rough guideline. Then I can draw on the nose shape on the end of my nose, just so I know where the teeth stop and the nose starts. Then I can take some liquid latex and a sponge, and I'm going to apply that just on the top lip area, because that's where I'm going to be sticking some fake teeth. So I'm going to need to only build up this area here, so I'm going to stop before the ends of my mouth. And I'm going to do that for about 5 coats, letting it dry in between. Then, on the last layer of latex, just before it's fully dry, I'm going to take some tissue paper, which I've already separated so I've got the thinner halves, and pulling the edges away so they're nice and tapered, I'm going to press that down over the top of my lip, pull away the excess, and then take my sponge and some latex and then saturate that. So I'm going to repeat that process, letting it dry in between each time, and I'm going to build that up by about 4 layers, just to make the top lip really stand out. So then I can talk to you guys about the fake teeth. So rather than drawing them on, I'm going to do something that I've done in a few tutorials in the past whenever I need like a really three-dimensional skull look, and that is to use some fake teeth. So these are just regular synthetic polymer teeth. You can get them most places nowadays, to be honest. Most commonly people get them on eBay. And the idea is to stick 6 fake teeth along the top of my lip. And to stick these down, I'm going to apply some spirit gum just to the back of the tooth and embed it into the latex. Once it's stuck down, I can go around the edge of the teeth with another layer of liquid latex just to blend them in. If you can't get hold of the polymer teeth, you can always just use fake nails cut in the shape of a tooth. I've done that in a few tutorials as well in the past. They're both equally as effective. This just looks more natural. Then once I've gone over the top of the teeth with liquid latex, I can take some more tissue in a long thin strip, and I can press that over the top of the base of the teeth, just to create an artificial gum line, and then saturate that in liquid latex. Then I can do exactly the same on the underside of my lip using smaller teeth. So I can take 5 layers of liquid latex to the bottom half of my lip and then stick the teeth down as I have the top set. Okay, so when I've layered up enough latex and there's a fake gum line going on between each tooth, I can start on the foundation. So I'm going to take a M.A.C white Chroma cake watercolour, and with that I'm going to paint my ball cap, my ears and my face. Not my neck though, I'm going to stop it at my jawline. Because remember, ultimately this is meant to be a mask. Then I can take a M.A.C black Chroma cake watercolour, and I can use that to paint in the eye areas and my nose. Then the tricky part. I'm going to take the MAC Chroma Cake watercolour once again, and I'm going to start drawing on some incredibly pencil thin, almost drag-like eyebrows. Everything I do tends to come back to drag. So they're very thin, they go through a couple of cracks on the eyes. They're just a little bit above your natural eyebrows that you've blocked out, and they go around, slightly arched, and then tapered outwards. So there we are. Pretty drag, pretty 1920s drag, if that's such a thing. So then I can take my MAC Black Fluid Line in Black Track, so a nice black gel that's safe for the waterline of your eyes, and with that I can colour the top and bottom waterline of both my eyes. So then I'm going to start adding some cracks and scratches to the look. Don't worry about the mouth, I'm going to leave that until last. So for the cracks, I'm going to use my Maybelline New York Master Ink Liquid Eyeliner, which I've been using a lot lately. This thing is just awesome. And with that, I'm going to apply loads and loads of scratches and cuts, completely random. I'm going to try and go off my reference image as much as possible, but a lot of this needs to be quite fluid and very jagged and straight lines. A lot of it's going to come off the corners of where the points meet, just so it looks like the crack's gone a little bit further. Try and make some of the lines a lot thicker than others at the meeting points where they cross over. Okay, so nice and cracked up. So completely random, but there are some small clusters where the damage is obviously more prominent than others, where there's been some holes forming. Yeah, you get the idea. So then onto the mouth. So I'm going to use a Wolfe Hydro colour in number 32. This is just like a bright bubblegum pink, and I can use that to colour all of the inside of this area here, with the exception of the actual teeth. Then I can take the Maybelline New York eyeliner once again, and I can go around the bottoms and tops of each tooth and colour on the inside of the tooth area, just so that when you open your mouth the lip area is black. Don't worry about too much how neat that is, because now I'm going to go over the teeth and along the line following each tooth, blending upwards and downwards, so going in the direction of each tooth with this watercolour by Superstar, and it's in their ivory colour. So just follow the direction of each tooth, so for example on the bottom, downwards. Then I can take a MAC Black Paint Stick, which is a really nice black cream, and with that I'm going to go around the edge of these lines here and then blend the colour towards the centre. Not too far, it doesn't need to cover all the pink, just maybe about a centimetre or half a centimetre towards the middle. Just makes the mouth look like it's more hidden under the mask. Then I can take a SugarPill eyeshadow, this is in Bulletproof, so black, and a really big fluffy brush, and I'm going to use that just to brush down under my cheekbones and then straight down, like I would do for a masculine cheekbone, so the shape goes across and then down. So just make it more concentrated at the base and then taper the colour downwards. Okay, so as you can see, across, then down. Then I just have to do it on this side. Then, my favourite little trick, I'm going to take some black hairspray, and I'm going to go and do this off camera because I think I'll go outside to do it. It's best to do it in a more ventilated area. And I'm going to use that at arm's distance, obviously breathe in before you spray, close your eyes, and then spray at a halo around your head. It's not going to be a high impact, it's going to make it look like it's coming out of the shadows. It does also make the makeup a little bit more rustic, which is good for this look. Plus, when I do apply the wig at the end of this makeup, it will help tie the hairline in. So then I'm going to do my last step, which is continue the mask onto my neck in a very Michael Myers kind of way. So I'm going to take my Kryolan face liner pencil and I'm going to draw an ending to the mask, very jagged, and it's going to have a few lines in it where it separates. So then, when I'm happy with that, I can take the white watercolour that I used on my face and colour this area in. Then, taking the MAC Black Paint Stick Cream again, I can apply it to every one of the edges on the neck and then blend that colour upwards. Not too far, maybe about 1.5 centimetres. Okie dokie, so it just looks more like it's a mask and it's hanging off. Yeah. So then, all that's left for me to do really is pop in some contact lenses, pop on a costume, and I think I'm done. And there we go, that's my look officially complete. So to finish the look, I popped in 2 black Scalera contact lenses that I got from ScaleraXL.com just to make it look more like a demonic mask. I popped on a really old shirt that I've covered in blood. I actually used for my Leatherface makeup I did a long time ago, just think it's fairly appropriate. And I also popped on some repurposed dungarees, which I actually repurposed from my Chucky Child's Play makeup tutorial. I just turned them inside out. And the final step was to pop on a wig. So this is actually a brown lace front wig, which I've sprayed black and I've backcombed it to make it messy, and I've spirit gummed it to about halfway up my head, just to give the illusion of a really far back hairline. So yeah, that's my makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like it, please make sure to, the usual. Rate, comment and subscribe and all that jazz. And yeah. So until next time, bye guys!